everyone, welcome back to our channel Law Point. This is Reenu Thomas, your host for this episode. We all know that if someone commits an offence, they are punished by the law. However, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita provides general exceptions which protects individuals from punishment in special situations. These situations include acting in self-defense, under compulsion, or without any criminal intent, thus ensuring justice is fair and reasonable to all. We have with us Mrs. Praseena Elizabeth Joseph, advocate on record from the Supreme Court of India, to explain the same. So let's watch this episode.
In our criminal law, if you are causing harm to someone or restricting someone's movement or killing someone, it's all considered as a crime. However, there are certain circumstances where these crimes are considered as legally justified. This is because the law recognizes that person need to protect the body, property or others from unlawful harm, attack or threat. For example, the owner of a house shoots an armed robber who breaks into their house at midnight. Here, causing grievous hurt to that armed robber is not considered as a crime because he was protecting his property and also his person from an attack. So this is considered as self-defense. Another example is a soldier killing an enemy in war or a police officer using force to arrest a criminal. Here, both the soldier as well as the police officer, they are doing their legal duty and so they are exempted from punishment for causing the killing or for using force on that criminal. Another example is a doctor performing an emergency surgery on a patient without the patient's consent to save his life, or a person destroying a property to avoid or to stop the spreading of fire. Here again, these are considered as acts of necessity or causing lesser harm to avoid greater harm, exempted from punishment as they fall under general exceptions provided under Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. These general exceptions ensure that innocent people do not suffer punishment as they are required to protect their life, property or maintain law and order. Now, these general exceptions have strict conditions. Anyone claiming protection under this general exception must be in a position to prove that their actions were reasonable, necessary and proportionate to the situation. For example, person slaps another man in an argument. In response, this person pulls out a gun and shoots him. Here, this response on self-defense was not proportionate to the harm caused to this person. Another example is a person destroying his neighbor's house to create a fire break or to avoid a fire from spreading, whereas the fire is still far away from that place where he could have taken other preventive measures to stop the fire from spreading. Without doing so, his action of destroying that house was disproportionate to the harm caused. Another example is a police officer brutally beats a suspect who is not ready to confess. Here, this act was not reasonable and was not proportionate in using excessive force on that individual, causing a violation of human right. Section 76 to 106 of the Indian Penal Code provided for general exceptions. In Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, only difference is the number of the sections have changed, but the core principle remains the same. Under Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, sections 20 to 40 deals with general exceptions. We will deal with these general exceptions from sections 20 to 40 in detail in our next class. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Meet you in the next episode. Bye-bye.